I remember hearing that Sid Meier, the Civilization
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
I remember hearing that he had
Mead?
turned 40, and I'm like, what the hell is he still doing in the game industry? But now 40 is nothing.
Mm.
And
Right.
there's tons of people in the game industry are that age or older.
Ed Boon, Mortal Kombat, man, he's still going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
John Tobias.
we've definitely matured as an industry. We've definitely got this history and legacy now, and I'm doing my part to sort of keep it alive and let people know about the history. And it seems like there's been some good documentary, like first person shooter, like the 4-hour documentary. So all of this stuff, I just love it to death. I love it to death. There's this movie Tetris, which I thought was hilarious.
I need to watch that.
Really good. And I don't know if it's entirely accurate or not, but the fact that it's being done, it's about the game industry. That's a big plus in my book.
Yeah.
So the more of this stuff, the better, as far as I'm concerned. And also, we're seeing now, really good entertainment, linear entertainment, like The Last of Us being done based on games. Where in the 90s and 2000s, I didn't really think we'd ever see something quality that was based on the game property, but now it's happening. So we've made some major steps in the right direction, and I'm super happy for it.
We've come a long way since forcing my dad to take me to see the Street Fighter movie. That poor guy.
It's a guilty pleasure. It's like the Super Mario Brothers movie. It's bad, but if you're in the right mood, then it's a good movie to. Don't watch any Doom movies though.
I still think the Mortal Kombat movie, like the original Mortal Kombat movie, is actually
still one of the best ones.
A hidden gem. Like it's just
prefer it to the reboot.
That was like the exception that proved the rule back then, and even today, in the last year we've had a clunker or two. I won't say any names.
Borderlands.
I won't say any names. But now it's not like guaranteed to be a clunker. Even like the Sonic ones have turned out to be pretty good. Mario. There's good ones coming out now, which was so rare back in the day. Now it's like, another good movie based on a video game. It's not like
we need that Duke Nukem movie too. After John Cena did Peacemaker, I think that he would make a great Duke Nukem, oddly enough. I think he's just at that right point right now, and after seeing Peacemaker, 100% he could pull off Duke Nukem. Easy.
He's got the look and he has the personality where he can play it straight whilst it's still being funny, because that's literally what the guy does.
Yeah. For sure.
Duke never cracks a joke. That's key.
He never
tries to be funny.
Yeah.
So we have a competition.
All right, folks, we've got 4 Steam codes. Well, if I do 2 hands, it's 8. We have 4 Steam codes to give away. And it's a 2-parter to get access to these Steam codes. Retweet the announcement on Twitter, and then post a YouTube comment with what your favorite Apogee game is. I know it's twice the work as normal, but you're getting a really good game for your trouble, so I think it'll be worth it. So retweet and leave a YouTube comment with your favorite Apogee game. Enter to win.
Good luck.
Did you want to show off any more stuff that you got lying around? You were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, I did bring a few boxes here. Most of my collection's packed up because I'm in the process of moving now. But this is like an original Max Payne box from the day.
Ooh, look at the handsome man.
I've got this.
I miss stuff like box.
That. Wow. Oh my god, it's such amazing condition.
Got one of these. This is the Atomic Edition.
Oh wow!
And
that's nice. Yeah,
we did it this way with the shiny sort of, because we're trying to make it look like it's got this radioactive glow to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah, this was pretty
great.
It's a box to pull out there. And then I've got this flat version here of one of the original boxes.
Wow,
what a cover!
We did some sort of shiny metal thing, I think, here. We've got embossed stuff going up here and made that shiny. We
Mm.
we put a shiny layer over each one of the screenshots. So we put a lot of thought in these boxes back in the day.
You ever thought about sticking it on eBay or something? There's got to be collectors out there that will pay serious money to you for this stuff.
Possibly, but we don't sell anything like this. It's too valuable to sell.
Yeah.
And I'd rather have it than sell it. You know, probably something like this
Yeah.
could probably go for maybe a couple $100 on eBay, but it's way more valuable to keep it because at some point you run out. And I don't want to run out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We've only got like 15 of these left. So,
Oh well.
Scott, have you ever seen this game, Rad Rogers?
oh, of course, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I thought about it because I thought Apogee was involved in this for some reason because it was
Well, that
very old Duke.
That was 3D Realms. That was 3D
okay.
Realms.
It was 3D Realms that was involved with that. Okay,
But
because they're
it was
not
the
even on
Danish
the
3D Realms.
they're not even on the box for some reason. But,
Yeah, well. Yeah, that's a tricky one. So the 3D Realms label was sold to this investor in Denmark back in 2014, and his partner, a guy named Fred, they worked together, and it was Fred's little company back then, I think called Interceptor, that
Okay.
I think made that. And
Okay.
then Fred later went on to become the CEO of the Danish 3D Realms, and now but Saber kind of, I think, took that away, and now he's just the CEO of Slipgate. But they've got a
Okay.
hit game that just came out called Tempest Rising. So
Yeah.
I think they're doing pretty good right now.
Everyone
Yeah, I
says
think-
it's great.
I think that one was I guess it was released. I think it was the physical version or something was THQ Nordic, and it says Slipgate on it as well.
Okay.
But I think when you load
Yeah,
it
that
up, it has
company-
3D Realms. But yeah,
That company has changed names several times. They were, I think, Lions Entertainment or something also at one point.
okay.
Interceptor and then Slipgate.
Yeah. So also, would you ever want to make a game like that again, like a
Like
an
Brad Rogers.
old Duke kind of game, I guess, like the side scroller 2D kind of games.
We do have a side scroller coming out called Lucid that's done really well when we've taken it to PAX and so on. So we do have a game coming out like that.
Yeah.
That's got some unique angles going on.
Yeah.
It's not something that we would start on our own, but like
Yeah.
if someone came to us with a really cool idea
Yeah.
that we thought could really stand out, then we'd be interested. But I mean, it's not a game that interests me that much anymore. A game like
Right.
Rad Rogers or these kind of old school platformer games.
Yeah.
There's plenty of them already out there. I
Right.
think the market's already pretty well served. I'm not sure what we could bring to the table that would make it any better.
Gotcha. Yeah. So if
Do it.
any of you three have a question for Alex Hutchinson, who's the head of Raccoon Logic, working on Revenge of the Savage Planet and previously Journey to the Savage Planet, who will be our next guest.
Ask him. What is
What is your game?
Ask him. Does he
It's-
prefer Coke or Pepsi when eating pizza?
Okay.
Well, sticking with the pizza thing, I would say jalapenos or no jalapenos, and the
Okay.
correct answer is jalapenos.
Absolutely.
Always.
What little hint there?
Yes.
Always.
I walked out of a movie theater once because they didn't sell jalapenos with the nachos, and I just refused to watch
That's
the
fair,
movie. I
that's
just
fair.
walked out.
That's fair.
They don't work without jalapenos.